Now, the upside of living your life with complete knowledge of self chosen is that you have found your way of the heavens. You know, therefore, you have saved your life. You know, and the downside is that people will label you difficult because they cannot manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? Especially the opposite sex. You're gonna find that many females will flee from you because they cannot manipulate you. You know what I mean? Funny enough, this is why a lot of chosens have a problem in this area of dating. You know what I mean? Because it's based on manipulation and exploitation. You know what I'm saying? Chosen is not a matter of going here or there. It's a matter of being still and learning yourself. Because everything that you are is wrapped up within you. There's nowhere to go if you look close. There is like a well that is overflowing inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Chosens have knowledge of self. This is why they're kind of a big deal. And God, today is Wednesday, and this is how to change your frequency video. Yeah. Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Lula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Chosens, if you haven't subscribed by now, check me out on Insta at Awaken the Ego. The link is on the channel. Yep, today is Wednesday, guys, which means today is a day for frequencies. And this week, I want to talk about the importance of leading your life with complete knowledge of self, guys. Seriously speaking, I cannot stress this enough. You know what I mean? Let me just say this. If you happen to not establish yourself, I urge you to stop whatever it is that you're doing and get to know yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Seriously speaking. For some of you that are lucky enough to be in the dark night of the soul, you all know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Now I look back at it, I said lucky, but at that time when I was going through that, it was complete hell. You know what I mean? I remember living that state with complete knowledge of self, and praise God Almighty. You know what I mean? Now, one of the verses or one of the script that I was really listening to was that there's lost books of Thomas. They said that it was left out of the Bible. You know what I mean? And one of the verses was that, you know what I mean? If you know yourself, then you shall be known. Yeah. But if you don't know yourself, then you shall dwell in poverty, and it's you who is that poverty. How powerful is that, guys? You know what I'm saying? Once you have knowledge of self, it's like you can begin the process of eliminating something that you're not. You know what I mean? Another way of knowing yourself will be, apart from being alone, which is our favorite thing to do nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Is to begin eliminating something that you're not, guys. You know what I mean? If you're a writer, write. If you're a reader, read. But it's a very wrong thing to be something that you're not. Funny enough, one of the flamboyant characters that I like from New York was this guy, Sonny Francis. You know what I mean? He was a mobster character. He was the underboss of this, like, Cosa Nostra family. You know what I mean? The journalist is asking him, So Sonny, you knew Frank Sinatra, and it's like you got that all wrong. It's like Sinatra knew me. You know what I mean? And he was telling his son Michael that Michael, I didn't want to tell you while your mother was still alive, but I had an affair with Marilyn Monroe. He says, you know. And the lady, she went on to ask him, so Sonny, for all the crimes that you committed, do you have any remorse? And he turns around and says, well, I was this way ever since I was born. You know what I mean? Another thing about this story, guys, is that even though this man was living his life in a negative way, but that he was leading his life with complete knowledge of self. He knew what he was, and he pursued it all the way, guys. You know what I mean? Guys, what I'm sharing with you in this video today, this is more than money. This is more than anything. This is at the core of who you really are, is your knowledge of self, guys. Seriously speaking. Once you got this right, guys, and everything will take care of itself. Let me tell you this. You know what I mean? And before I go any further in my points, let me just say this. You know what I mean? Self-love, I just revealed what I was going to say. Chosen self-knowledge will lead to self-love. Like they say, it's very hard to love yourself when you don't even know yourself. You know what I mean? Many of you go around asking God, give me this, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Guys, that's the wrong prayer. You know what I mean? Chosen ones know. In fact, the only prayer chosen ones have is God, give me self. This is the biggest form of prayer. You know what I mean? Knowledge of self will also lead to that I am energy. Yeah, guys. This is why when people see you, it's like some look at you with admiration, and some look at you with envy, and some look at you with hate. Because this is the things that you vibrate once you establish yourself, chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? First thing first, why should you live your life with complete knowledge of self? Because all things shall be added to you, chosen ones. This is a matter of, you know, don't seek anything outside of yourself. Seek self, and everything will be added to you. Seek the kingdom of... Oh, look at this. Look at this little beauty. She's out here today. You know what I mean? Guys, seek the kingdom of a living Father within you. Then everything will be added to you. It's like you want for nothing. You know what I mean? It's like a way of saying when a candidate is running for U.S. presidency, you know what I mean? He doesn't think of the Air Force One or being privileged. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. But he seeks to win the presidency, because once he wins the presidency, everything comes with it. This is what I mean by you got to have knowledge of self, guys. You know what I mean? Now, knowledge of self involves for you to know what you are. It involves for you to know your origin. And most importantly, it involves for you to know what you can do and what you cannot do. Once you establish these things, guys, it's like you are, oh, there's birds, they're dancing, two of them, look at them. I gotta learn how to zoom. You know what I'm saying? Guys, once you establish these things, then everything shall take care of itself. Let's walk to them. Today is like they're happy. She's dancing. Yeah, look at this. You know what I'm saying? The next point, guys, the importance of living your life with complete knowledge of self, guys, is that everything that you are is wrapped up within you. You know what I mean? This is why as soon as we live in this world, guys, it's like, you know, we've been programmed to look without, not within. You know what I mean? Now you can go here, you can go there, you can go to another country. You know, in my young years, by the way, I used to think, you know, sometimes when I was facing difficulty within my life, I was like, man, maybe if I go to another country, it would be better. No matter where you go, you are what you are. You know what I mean, guys? It's not a matter of going here or going there. It's a matter of seeking yourself, because everything that you are is within you. You know what I mean? If you happen to fantasize about changing your location, you know what I mean? Guys, what you are really saying is that you want to experience your life as a different person. Which involves for you to have knowledge of self. You know what I mean? That is what I mean by, it's not a matter of going here, it's not a matter of going there. It's just a matter of being still and knowing yourself. You know what I mean? And the more you know yourself, the more you discover more and more and more about yourself. That's what I mean by many of you have so much gifts if you just look within. Many of you, your purpose is just buried deep within you if you just look within. But funny enough is that we've been trained to look without. Yeah. You know what I mean? Guys, we are in this new age, this season, where we must lead our lives with complete knowledge of self. There's no other ways about it. You know what I mean? Because if you know yourself, you shall be known. If you don't know yourself, chosen, once again, you shall dwell in poverty, and it's you who is that poverty, because you didn't get the time to learn yourself, guys. And this is how to change your frequency video. All right, take care. Bye-bye. See you.